Hello and welcome to episode 11 of the Fellow Traveller Save. We're still here at Livorno, and I just mute my phone so you don't hear more vibrations. We're still here at Livorno and we're still fighting for potential back-to-back promotions. In the last video, I think I showed the Benevento and Salernitana games. We won against Benevento and lost against Salernitana. Since then, we've been on quite a good run, but kind of up and down. Some really frustrating losses against Lucchese, who were bottom at the time, and Pordenone, who were just above relegation, and Palermo, who were just in the relegation spots, and Crotone, who were just above, and very recently Spezia, that wasn't a frustrating one because they were like fourth in the league, I think. But we've beaten all the mid-table teams basically, and the odd team who's kind of a playoff team, and then lost some really frustrating games against much weaker opponents. And that's left us currently at third, and I'll show the table in a second. But this video we're going to watch. I also played against Chievo, a draw. But this video we're going to watch Benevento and Salernitana again. But these games are even more 6-pointers now than they were in November of last year. So yes, I played a lot of games in between. A lot of the kind of run at the end of the season's a bit dry anyway. I've bought loads of players, but I think I'll just go into that at the end of the season because we'll have a lot to talk about at the end. And so they did the preview of the, the title race. And as you can see, where's my mouse? I think he's in the right place now. As you can see, a lot of us are quite hard run-ins, my team especially. We've got all 4 of our games against teams in the top 10. Drew Chievo. It's very frustrating actually because we were really good and just there were very few great chances for either teams. And I'm trying to think. There's not much happened really. It was just quite a bland game. But it looked like a game we could have won if we had a bit of luck. And because of our bad run of form recently, having lost to Spezia just before this 3-2, we were absolutely trampled by Spezia as well. It kind of felt like this could be our chance to turn our fortunes around. And now with Benevento and Salernitana, who are, I think, first and second, and we're third. I don't think we're going to get many points, but we did last time. We got 3 points from these 2 games in November, so maybe we'll get lucky. Cittadella, who were top then, have also got quite a bad run in at the end. And Benevento's got quite a bad one as well. And Chievo in a lot of ways. I'm assuming Benevento at Lucchese. And Cittadella probably beat Escali. But let's have a look at the league table. Let me just take this away. I'm pretty sure Salernitana and... Oh no, Cittadella are top. Okay. It's going to be really close, this top 4. Chievo have already fallen behind because of that draw, maybe. But, So basically, it's going to be one of us 4 is going to win the league at this point. I don't think it's not physically possible for Chievo to win the league. I think we're unlikely to do it as well. I've got no idea which one of these 3 is going to win it, though. Having a look at the stats, we have the best defensive record of the top 4. We've got the second best defensive record in the league, actually, which is weird because we're quite attacking. We also have the worst attacking record in the top 4. Chievo have, again, worse than us. 5th. And... we've lost a lot of games. I can't be able to go through all the detailed stats, but basically, we're going to have Benevento and Salernitana. They're both going to be difficult. We've tended to kind of scrape through most of them. And I'm telling you, the team has changed much since then. We've got Davide Agazzi back. I was thinking he wouldn't play much, but we've been just so up and down. It's been nice to have a reliable centre midfielder, because when you've got a centre midfielder playing badly, it can really cripple your team. And Enrique dislocated his shoulder and is out for 3 or 4 months now, which is frustrating because I think I want to sell him. I don't know if I'll be able to get him out before the end of the next transfer window. Of course, Max Garoon had a horrific hip injury and has been out for months, which has been a real big problem because I'd actually sold our backup keeper and Matiziak is not ready for first team football, so I brought in this guy, Thomas Vincenzini, and he's not good. He's better than Matiziak, and he's not 20 or whatever Matiziak is, but he has not been good since we brought him in, and we probably conceded the odd very important goal as a result of having him in goals and not Grun. We had a kind of a spate of minor injuries, and that's why... Actually, I'm not going to play Paolo in this game. I didn't realise he had such low fitness. That's why we've got like 3 different players who were in the first team, all with fitness tests required. I'm going to play as many of them as I can because there's not many games left, and there's a week between each game, so we can probably recover before Salernitana and then rest for Perugia. And yeah, no like great runs of form. Papetti's still continues to be great. Patsy's had a kind of good run. He came back into the team in the early months of this year as well, and has had a few assists. So he's kind of been returned back to his attacking midfield centre role. Not going to renew his contract into the season though. Did I have Vitic at right back then? I feel like I saw him at right back. I might have made a... No, I didn't. He was on the bench. Oh, thank God. Yeah, and De Genero, who used to play at right back, it's just been really frustrating. He just always plays 6.5 quite consistently. So I have been avoiding playing him as much as possible. I need to change back to key highlights as well. And we have, because we weren't scoring much, so I had shoot on sight on for a while, and we scored quite a few beautiful goals from range, but I've taken it off now because we also had a few games where we were just shooting from range constantly and missing them all. Oh, I thought he was going to score then. I played Matizia for 1 game and he had an absolute howler and conceded 2 goals from terrible mistakes. So I have not given him a game since then. And I'm really glad that Grun's going to be back soon. I might even play him with an injury because he's so much better than Vincenzini. And I think I'll probably get signed at the end of the season because he's 34 and... Oh, fuck. That was such a nice fall from the post as well. I've got to say as well, I think that we're going to lose both of these games. I think this is I'm positive actually. I think we're probably going to get hammered by at least one, if not both teams. Yeah, not a shot yet. They will have one from this corner though. Oof. Dudera's been interesting. He's been very up and down. He's had some incredible games, but inconsistent. He's only like 19 or 20 though, so we'll see how we get him. We can like try and keep this to 1-0 at least at half time. Keep running, Dudera, keep running. Ooh, that was close from Patsy. Yeah, he's become a bit of a super sub, which is nice because Enrique was doing a similar function. He played so bad when you started him, Enrique, but sometimes you bring him on and he'd bag you a goal in the last 10 minutes of his pace. I think Dudera's got a similar thing. It's not looking good though. Oh! I think Panini blasted that off Papetti off the line. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh god, they're just cutting through us like there's nothing there. That was a rough half, that was, but we got out with only 1 goal down, so Alan Velasco is absolutely hammering us. He's got a total XG of 0.9. I don't think he scored either. Media giving you a lot of credit. Oh, I've got a lot of anxious players out there. I might take Mbemba off for De Paula. I didn't mean to say I'm not happy to Vincenzini, who's got a 6.9. But yeah, Mbemba, I'm selling it into the season. But yeah, he's got quite good stats for a box midfielder. I don't know if I will continue to do that, but I think I could find a better one at the end of the season. I've got a lot of transfers lined up. Oh Christ, we're playing really bad in attack, especially. The defence is not doing too badly, although Fabri's not having a very good game. But all of our attacking players are like 6.4 or 6.5, literally every single one. Oh, Patsy. How the mighty have fallen. I've got a replacement lined up for him. Agatsi's contract meant to expire at the end of the season as well, but I don't want to lose 2 team leaders. The only 2 team leaders. Yes, Campazano! Nice. Fucking equaliser. But yeah, I don't want to lose 2 leaders in the same season and have no team leaders, so I renewed Agatsi's contract almost purely for that reason. Maybe I'll sell him eventually, but we need someone else to ascend up the dynamics hierarchy before then. Yeah, this is really good. I can't believe we got an equaliser. We looked like absolute trash in the first half. Agatsi's knackered. Dudera's knackered. I'm going to bring Dudera off though. Let's put Mitchin on. Although Oberlin is good. You know what? Let's play like FM winger. Inverted winger. Let's go for. He's really quick, this Oberlin. He's similar to Enrique in that he's really quick but can't do much else. I brought him in because we sold Murillo in January, and I wanted an extra cover. But occasionally he does like an incredible run. Oh, I was offside. Occasionally he does an incredible run and scores a goal, especially in added time. See, I could bring Agazzi off, who's been knackered all game, for Sidibe. He was actually quite a good playmaker. I hadn't really looked at his stats enough. But he's really bad at defending, so he tends to not be a very good deep line playmaker to defend. Or I could bring Patsy off and be more ambitious and see if we can sneak a win in the last 15 minutes. If I wasn't streaming this, or at least recording this, I probably would just play it safe. But let's go balanced and see if we can snatch a winning goal. Oh god, they've absolutely hammered us. Maybe this is a terrible mistake. 2.5 XG. If they don't win this, they're going to be upset. Oh god, I've been stupid. Okay, let's go very attacking. Let's go very direct. Extremely high tempo. Never time wasting. Shoot on sight. Focus play down both sides. That's a little bit more width. Is that a pass? Hopefully their keeper just blasts it. Nope. Back to one of my players. Oh, I've absolutely guffed this. I should have just defended. Oh well. I think we're going to end up in the playoffs. And I have a bad history in the playoffs. I tend to not do very well. Not very good at big games. I'm more a consistency player. Although I'm quite inconsistent as well. They keep thinking I've rested key players, but I don't think the game really understands who my better players are. Maybe I don't understand my better players are either. But it should be able to tell me that better, I think. I'm going to skip this though. So have a quick look at the table and then I will just skip us on to the next game. Okay, so after that loss, we're now still fourth, only 4 points ahead of Kiev now rather than 5. Citadella are still top. Salernitana are second, but they haven't played yet. Yeah, they play tomorrow or maybe later today. Yeah, later today. Cool, but we're definitely in the playoffs, I think, because it's. I can't remember how many teams play in the playoff. It's third gets promoted if more than 14 points are at third and fourth, which is not going to happen. So it's going to be playoffs from 3rd to 7th, or maybe 8th. I don't understand. 3rd to 8th, yeah. So I'll definitely be in the playoffs. Cool. Just going to pause, bring us back for the next game for the Salernitana. Yeah, so we're at Salernitana now, and I've had to change the team quite a lot. Not had to, but just. Yeah, I feel like we haven't really got many players in good form. So I keep changing players around, hoping that we can kind of fudge together some good form, but it's just not happening. Just criticising Campazano's form. He's been on a bad run. And Dudera is on a horrible run, so I took him off. I'm going to put Sven Bracken on the bench, actually. Yeah, rather than Mbemba. Because Bracken was also, he's often in the first team, but his last 5, he was so bad for a while. He played 6.4 and 6.1, and he got booked enough to have to miss a game, so did not want to continue playing after that shit show. It's Vitic. He was good against Chievo, but he used to be quite bad before that. Oh, there's a few good runs there. Yeah, but Papetti and Benini have both been quite good actually. He was good against Benevento. He didn't play against Chievo. Yeah, basically I'm not sure. I have a team that I'm confident in right now, and we keep hobbling together these weird results where we somehow win 1-0 or win 2-1. We shouldn't get anything out of the game, or draw a game that we absolutely hammered in. I don't know what has happened. Oh god, the recent form standings have Salernitana in first place while we're 16th. Let's raise our game to their level. I do not know what to say. I have confidence in you is basically what I want to say. I don't, but I'm more of a motivator than I am a... My teams always end up quite fragile. I'm not sure if that's because I focus on motivation and not on expectation. But as a result, I tend not to put much pressure on them because they tend to fold under pressure. But we'll see. I think that we're going to lose. That was very close, Pepe. I think we're going to lose again. Another one of these 2 6-pointers. But that's fine. I never thought we'd be in this position. If you told me I'd finish 4th, if you offered me 4th at the beginning of the season, as they say, I would have taken it. That said, I really don't like being in the playoffs. So I would love to not. But I don't see any way out unless something insane happens. God, there's no highlights in this game. I'd rather no highlights than their highlight. Oh, he was offside anyway. Yeah, so Patsy was tired, so I've got Scissors playing in the AMC role. Oh, I think you might just hear a knock at my door. Hopefully not too loud. Even maybe a doorbell ring, actually. I've got a new doorbell. Let me just check that someone's getting the door. Cool, somebody is getting the door. Yeah, so yeah, not a bad half, but not good. I think they're more likely to... It's not clattering. They're more likely to get the winner, I think. So we need to improve. I don't know if we are the better team here. I'm going to say I'm not happy. Every now and then, I point my finger at a player and I say I'm not happy with you, and hope that that inspires. It had no effect on Dimitri Oberlin. But it had an effect on the rest of the team, so we'll see. I might just take Oberlin off anyway. He's tired, he's playing badly. Fuck, I'm already going to take him off now. Let's bring Basali on, he cares. He bleeds red Livorno, although I might have let his contract expire at the end of the season. Yeah, Gazzi's not playing well. Oh, Benini's injured. Fuck. He's playing well as well. Really bad timing, that is. Him and Pape were the only 2 players in the bloody pitch I thought I could rely on. Both on loan, unfortunately, as well. I don't think I could sign either of them. Oh, shit. What's that? Oh, I thought it was a penalty. Oh, doesn't matter, they scored. Fuck. But yeah, Papetti's loaned from Brescia, I think, who were in our league, but they seem to have loaned out loads of players because they dropped out of Serie A by surprise and had a massive wage budget. Oh, I thought Gemignani could have got that better as well. And Benini is on loan from a Serie C team who are 3rd in their league, and Taya, who are hoping to come up via the playoffs because they haven't done well enough to win the league. So maybe we could buy Benini at the end of the season if they don't come up. But it's Papetti I really want. He's the star player. Benini's just the sidekick. Oh, that was close. Okay, I need to bring off some players, but I'm getting nothing out of this game if someone doesn't score. So, oh, for God's sake. Okay, let's put Scissors in defensive deep line playmaker. Actually, let's make him box midfield. But DePaula, that's a more important role right now. And let's bring Agazzi off for maybe Patsy, but he's so tired. He's good at free kicks as well. I think we need to bring him on. I'm going to bring Campazano off for Barakan. No, I'm out of subs. Of course, I brought Oberlin off earlier on. Okay. And Patsy for Agazzi was still a good move. Was it? He's not going to score a goal himself, I don't think, but well, he might from a free kick actually. I think that's our best chance right now. He is quite good at free kicks. I'd love to have brought Campazano off as well, but not enough substitutes. Oh, is this it? Is this it? Is that a penalty? Oh, it's a penalty. He does that sometimes. And also Patsy's on penalties. Come on. Yes! Oh god, that was close. Oh god. I don't think there's another good penalty taker in the team actually. Obviously in the team in general there is another penalty taker. Oh no, on the actual pitch, DePaula's not bad. But outside of that would be looking at Gemignani taking it. But yeah, so it worked out as quite a good sub in the end. Oh my god. Are we going to win this in the last minute? Oh, no, the opposite. Are they going to win it in the last minute? Well, the last 5 minutes. There's more time after this anyway. Oh, for God's sake. Well, I guess I always expected to lose this game. It's just frustrating to have done it in such a tempting manner. God, I hope Benini's not out for long as well. If he misses the playoffs, we're fucked. Yeah, game over. A lot of XG and not many goals. Patsy got man of the match. Well, not man of the match, our best player. Only came on for half an hour. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. I'll tell Patsy he played ball though. And yeah, I'll tell the keeper he was unlucky actually. A good game. Vincenzini's kind of sorted himself out a bit. I give him a bit of a kick up the arse after 3 games. But yeah, he's brought it together at the end. Let's have a quick look at the league table before we finish the video. Salernitana have been promoted after that. Shit. Oh, Benevento, they're a game behind, but they're pulled away. Cittadella and Salernitana. It looks like Cittadella are going to win the league. Not win the league, get promoted as well. So then we'll be in the playoffs with a lot of teams that have beaten us, including Benevento. I think Benevento will do it. They've got the biggest budget in the league. They should have won or come second, really. But I think they'll win the playoffs. We'll have to get really lucky. Cool. So yeah, that is it for this week's video. That's the end of episode, I think it was 11. And I think I'm just going to play the Perugia game without recording it because it's not going to be important. It just kind of determines where we are in the playoffs, I think now. We can't get up. And yeah, and then record all the playoff games. Or as many as we get through anyway. Yeah, so excellent. Thank you for watching and have a nice rest of your day. And please subscribe if you want to keep following the story.